Hi everybody. Some plans have been canceled. By the way, I'm feeling much better. Thank you for everyone who commented that you hope for me to get better. Thank you so much. I fully appreciate that. This video was supposed to be a entirely different fan fiction, but the author the author of Glamrock Freddy listener that we were reading finally updated again. The reason they weren't updating that much is because they were doing another story. So I am super glad that they updated after a little bit, which I'm glad. They only updated one chapter, so I'm only going to be reading obviously one chapter. I'll let you guys know like beforehand whenever they update new stories, like if it's for a very long period of time. But yeah, not getting too far-fetched off or anything. Let's get straight into it.
Alright, y'all, so we is in chapter 8, Breathing Error. So how does this relationship work again? The Glamrock looked at Wyan with curiosity, feeling the emotion of joy panging in his metallic heart. We just hold hands while we walk, you know, the thing that we've been doing since I've been hired here. They looked up at him, seeing his ears just wiggle in content of this newfound love he had for them. Freddy started twitching a bit. I don't mean to be a bother, but it's about to be another hour, and he looks at them with the look of murder, but looks away from them so it doesn't have to come to it. We have to get you back to a recharge station. I'm sure we'll be able to find one that's the closest. Wyan checks her Faz watch. I was about to say Faz watch to see a recharge station underneath the Pizzaplex. Why are they so far? They usher Freddy to get there in hopes to actually make it. Listening to his directions and him doing his best to not let himself tear Wyan into a pile of flesh on the spot, he kept looking away from them so his own system wouldn't take a toll on him and make him want to carry a guilt nobody else would ever want to hold. Unfortunately, traveling through the raceway sub-lobby, Freddy walked on his own at some garbage dump and fell right into an almost powering off entirely, which sent poor Wyan into a state of panic. They helped him onto his back as he stared up at the ceiling. Come on, Freddy, we're almost there. No, Wyan, you need to get help. They nodded, standing up still in the shaken panic. All right, I'll see if I can get something to help you. Wyan walks to a door before looking back with a saddened face, seeing Freddy twitching as if he's in pain. I promise I'll be right back. I'll be right back, and I'll be careful. Wyan reassures him right before going off to get help they need for the Glamrock bear. Freddy just sits there, glitching and twitching, but hopes that Gregory or Wyan will be able to find the help he'll need in this desperate time. But for the time being, he will just have to be in rest mode and wait. Ding! Speed walking through corridors that are practically being covered by security bots, Wyan tries to get to where they need, and that was their own locker downstairs, so they'll be able to get to their tools. The sound of an aggressive roar can be heard behind them. That was picked up by the sound of a weighted stomping. Turning around to see who it was Roxy, and she wasn't so happy for some reason. Wyan bolts ahead, trying to outrun the attracted, aggravated Glamrock with their own heartbeat practically beating in a fast pace from the fear of what will happen if they don't make it. I'm the best! She yells, letting her own pride spill as she nearly lunges at them, missing from a sheer fear of adrenaline kicking into Wyan. Suddenly, a pair of claws grabbed onto the scared person. I got it from here, Roxy. It was Monty, and he had caught Wyan. This sent their spine in a chill as they got more scared. Roxy snarls at the tall gator. What? But I saw her first! He just helps at the confident wolf. Then you can get the kid. Like I said, I got it from here. He stands tall, looking intimidated at Roxy as she just sighs smugly at the gator. Have them all you'd like, but I'll always be number one. She walks off, snapping her rough hair at the scaled Glamrock as she looks off for the boy. wanting to be the first to catch him and be the only one to do the job. Monty just rolls his eyes, muttering something about her. Yeah, she can even try. Before realizing he had a tight grip on the person he held. Please tell me you're not gonna kill me. Wyatt looks away in fear. He just gave them a confused look through his star glasses. I just saved your life and you think I'd eat you alive? Placing them down gently. I would not be interested in that, even if it was sent to me as a program since midnight. I'm not gonna do that. He admits, feeling practically mad about the thought of killing Wyan. They looked at him, confused before speaking. Wait, who gave you guys those kind of commands? He looked away before crouching down a bit. Vanessa told us. His red eyes looking around, hoping nobody heard that. Wayne, you need to get out of here. It isn't safe for tonight, and I'd rather you be out, so it doesn't have to come to you being the dead one tonight. Monty sad, a serious look as he held his grip onto their shoulder. And yeah, we're not gonna even focus on the kid. Oh my goodness. Man has his standards somewhere out of this universe. Not saying that we aren't important, but still. I shouldn't have said this. I'll just get out of here myself. I'll just get you out of here myself. He tries to defuse the conversation with a mutter, hoping it'd work. Only taking a few steps, Monty. No, we need to get that child out of here, and Freddy needs help. Wyan had her hands on his chest, stopping him in his tracks. Monty had an upset look in his eyes and just stared at them. Please, we can't just leave the kid here. He'll be cured here, and even you know this. I'm sorry, Wyan. He clenched his fist. Why are you sorry? Are you not gonna... Their throat got held in a death grip so quickly. I'm sorry. I just don't want to be disassembled. Wow. Wyan was trying to pry his hand off their throat before tears and saliva was spilled and they got choked out into an unconscious state. Monty let go of their neck, checking they didn't die from him, then puts them on his shoulder to get to where he needs to take them. He gets to where his programming had told him to go and leaves Wyan there. Thank you, Monty. I'll take it from here. Wait, what? Oh, wait, were you saying that? Thank you, Monty. I'll take it from here. Now get Gregory. Vanessa shoot off the gator as he walks off, feeling guilt running down his whole endoskeleton. You better be. She spins from her chair in the security office where the room is full of monitors for the cameras around the Pizzaplex. She looks at them. What a shame. You had to be dragged by my plan. And for what? She drags Wyan's body to a chair and duct tapes them. Vanessa glares at them. Get in my way and ruin my plan, and so help me. I will make sure you'll get... my English! I will make sure you'll get torn apart by them all. Wow, what a bitch. Damn. She walks out with an evil, cocky smile, knowing that they would never be capable of winning. Okay, girl. What's a real girl? Okay, ding! After what felt like a long time, one had eventually woke up with pain on her neck. Yeah, if Monty thinks that we're gonna ever even be interested in him, he is so wrong. Unless these are in different events. Alright? They realized that they couldn't move when they felt duct tape on their mouth and body. As if on cue, Gregory gasped at his view saw Wyan's state. What the heck happened to you? He rips out the duct tape out of their mouth as it stings them. Ugh, dude, you could have at least not ripped it so fast. They got upset by the random sting as he mumbles an apology. He starts ripping the tape off of them. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm realizing we can get access to another security badge. Okay, the tape was now all crumbled on the ground. Gregory presses the nose and gets to the next level of the badge, only to get both their ears blasted from alerts being sounded, making them cover their ears. Gregory, what did you do? I have a signal, but there's a security alert? A voice of Freddy was heard from the Faz watch, which got the attention of the two. Wyan looks at the side cameras to see an approaching Roxy Monty about to bash on the doors. I think we're trapped in this room, Freddy. Do you both see the vent grate on the floor? Guide me through so I'm able to help both of you. Gregory hums as he presses a button on one of the doors, sending a shock. The sound of the security ringing, voltage shocking, the Freddy asks for assistance was overwhelming for the two from so much that was all happening all at once. There was a time and need where the child and the adult really needed a break, but held off until Freddy made it. The vent grate was open, and Freddy looked up at the two. I will catch you both, he reassures in a glitched manner with his arms held up for the catch. Wyan slowly lowers Gregory down so he's able to safely be caught with no repercussions. Then they swung their leg down the vent and hopped down to land on their feet. They looked up at Freddy with a smile before the sight of him clutching his side made their smile lower in a worry. He looks at them with a sad look, still twitching for the... Alright, y'all. Apologies, skipping, interruptions. Alright. He looks at them with a sad look, still twitching for the battery he was lacking off of and damage he's done to himself. We need to get you to parts and service. Wyan looks around before leading the two through a hallway until they open the door to the side of the stage, revealing the entire pizzaplex that was still brightly colored, lit up, taking in the air of colorful yet dim place. They look at the stage. We need to get to the lift to take us down, but we can't really do that unless we have a performance disc, and we had to take it up to the third floor. And we had to take it up at the third floor. Wyan had instructed, yet a serious yet quiet tone. Gregory speaks up, holding the disc with a smile. I have the disc, so that's a start. The Glamrock bear, an adult, looked at him with a raised eyebrow. What? It was in that security room. They nodded, walking up on the stage. I can see the entire area has security, so be mindful where you go. Freddy reminds the two to be aware of their surroundings. You can stay up here, Gregory, and I will get this thing going. Wyan assures him with a look only a worried parent could have. He nods of their concern. Please be careful. Wyan looks up at him with a smile. We will. His eyelids lower at them with content. Let's go, kiddo. Wyan holds his hand and leads him to the booths to hide nearby. How are we going to do this? They were lost in their thoughts as Gregory looked at them and copied their questioning expression as if he was a part of their thoughts. We had to stay away from those spotlights, that's for sure. He gave a comment about them. I can also hear all three of the others around as well. Wyan shudders at the thought of the others. Gregory, I'm going to need you to give me the disc. He gives them a weird look. Why? Well, it's up at the third floor. I think it'd be easier if I went and did this so you wouldn't get caught. They looked at him with concern, feeling a little like a parental figure. He looks at them with a stubborn look. No, Wyan, I don't want you to do this by yourself. And what if that creepy bunny gets you? He looks down. They hold his shoulders gently. I can handle her. I just want you to leave this place safely. He looks up at them before he had a thought. Gregory backs away from them with a smile on his face, then bolts straight into the deactive escalator, which left Wyan shocked. They went after him, not wanting to yell to gain attention of a nearby security bots or the other Glamrocks. Wyan is gonna get in so much trouble if this kid actually gets caught, but for some reason it felt nice, like a game of tag. He makes it to the third floor, seeing the booth for the stage. He runs for it and tries to figure out how to make this happen until Wyan grabs a disc from his hand and works their magic. The whole stage lights up, and now there was loud music sounding all around the pizzaplex. Gregory had a happy look glowing on his face as he watched the whole place light up even brighter. Pretty cool, huh? Wyan looked up at the boy as he nods with a smile, but we're gonna have to get going. They grab his hand as he holds onto their hand, following them down the stairs carefully, not wanting to get caught. They got to the ground floor where the stage was seeing Freddy still up at the stage lift, waiting patiently for the two with a worried face. Aw, Wyan, he's looking for you. Gregory teases the adult with a giggle. Oh, hush. You can make fun of both of us when we get to him. They sheepishly quiet. Sorry. Where was I? They sheepishly quiet the boy down as a loud step was heard from across the stage. Peeking out to see Monty on the hardcore patrol. Wyan had to get Gregory to move up first so it'd be easier. Then, when the time was right, they started bolting for the stage, wanting the kid to tap the button to take it down. As it went down 1 feet, Wyan hopped down that made it and had made it just in time with a sigh. Great to see both of you. Freddy happily compliments, feeling content that the two of you would be able to be safe, but then a dark chuckle was heard. Wyan and Gregory felt fear poke at them from the sound of the daycare attendant who was peeking at them from the side of the lift. Freddy, it's almost been an hour. What do we even do? It's almost another hour. What do we even do? Do not worry. There is a station nearby. We should be safe by the time we make it. Freddy gives the boy reassurance, wanting to let him know that it'll be okay. As soon as the lift stops, they all go straight for the recharge station with the daycare attendant on the hunt to kill them for not having a shut-eye. It was a close call for Gregory. Gregory made it into the charging station, but Freddy and Wyan wasn't able to make it as they missed their chance and got caught by Moon. Wyan gets held on the arm by a chuckling attendant. Freddy, who was infuriated by this, tries to get them quickly, but gets taken down so easily due to the lack of charge that he powers down. Why I keep saying Wyan, I'm sorry. Moon stares at Wyan before forcing them to take a Moondrop candy. It was a hard thing for Gregory to see as he watches the two get dragged away with Wyan sleeping on Freddy's metallic chest. Okay. The boy was shaken and he didn't know if he wanted to come out of the station, but he knew that both of their aids was needed and Gregory will be the one to help. Waking up and strapped onto a table in parts and service, Freddy is powered on and takes a realization that he is unable to move. He looks to his right to see Vanessa standing there with his arms crossed. So, mind telling me why you're not in your room all night? She was definitely not in the good mood from the actions of this animatronic. He looks confused, but then gets an idea. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Vanessa. This had her scowl at the bear in anger from the lie he spat out. Vanessa was tapping her foot out of anger just from this. So you're telling me that you just didn't guide him back to me when you were instructed to? Freddy looked confused. I never seemed to receive any instructions about the whereabouts of the child. He didn't want to let Gregory near her, and yet he himself has no clue why. She just slams a fist on the glass. Fine, be like that. I will keep you in here. By the time it's morning, you will be dismantled. Dismembered. What? Disassembled. This made him concerned with her words. She glares. And have you stripped out of that shell casting and replaced you with something who will listen? Vanessa had a smug look as she threatened the poor Glamrock bear. Vanessa, I understand that I did really not get any instructions about a child roaming around the Pizzaplex, and I promise that. He pleads, still struggling to move out, but can't even budge other than his own head. Then why is his name called out so many times? She starts mocking him about this whole time helping the boy. If you knew, then why didn't you alert his parents? His name isn't in any record. He has no parents or guardians at all. She states as if he should have known that this whole time. Freddy felt sympathy for the boy for not having any parents to be there for him, but it got interrupted by something that Vanessa also spoke up about. Oh, and asked for Wyan? He stares with a concerned stare. They'll be fired by morning for not respecting curfew, tampering with animatronics, and also not guiding a child to authority figures. Freddy sighs, feeling very upset by this incident. Before Vanessa left, she said one more thing. That means you will not be allowed to see them again. What? No, Vanessa, don't leave me here, he shouts in an upset manner, feeling anger bubbling in him. Don't lay a finger on Wyan. Don't you dare touch them. Vanessa! Leave Wyan out of this.
Sorry, that was coughing, not laughing. I'm not laughing, I promise. But this is a long chapter, and that's great. But that is not good news. We is in like, that reminds me of like, Caroline, you are in grave danger. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, we is in grave danger. But anyways, back to me. That was interesting. We got kidnapped twice. And for Vanessa, girl, if I find you, if these events after the day, if I see your face, I'm gonna beat your ass. I will shove my foot up your ass. I swear. I will shove it. I swear. Girl threatening my whole job. Even though she's doing the literal exact same thing. Just way more corrupted. Or like, could say the same thing for you. Anyways, let me know what you guys think will happen next. Will we'll be able to escape like last time, or will we have a bit of a harder time? Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know if you think Vanessa's gonna do all that. I mean, dang, girl has some hatred in her heart. Damn, it's ridiculous. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I honestly think that she probably will do it. Probably won't. Because, I don't know. I just feel like she won't. So, I just feel like it. Okay? Okay, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing videos, guys. I will let you guys know beforehand, even before I make a video, that they recently updated the story. The story link is right here, somewhere over here. Soon enough, it'll appear, or it's appeared right now. Personally, yo girl's gotta go. She has to go to a state competition tomorrow. Wish me the best of luck, especially, like, my throat isn't as bad, but I still need to, it's still a little crispy, you know, in there, so, you know. Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. Bye and peace.